Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, I'm Aldito and Zikra from Studio Polytechnic Jaya in majoring accounting from Classroom Machine. The topic for this video is how to make a good essay. So first, how to structure your essay. Introduction. Introduction will begin with some sort of attention-grabbing sentence to get your audience interested. Then give a few sentences setting up the topic so that readers have some context, and you'll end with your thesis statement. Introduction will include a hook, brief background information, explaining the issue or text, and thesis. The second is body paragraphs. Essay will typically have 3 or 4 body paragraphs, each covering a different point of analysis. Begin each body paragraphs with a sentence that sets up the main point you'll be discussing. Then you'll give some analysis on that point, backing up with evidence to support your claim. Continue analyzing and giving evidence for your analysis until you're out of strong points for the topic. At the end of each body paragraph, you may choose to have a transition sentence that sets up what the next paragraph will be about, but this isn't required. Body paragraphs will include introductory sentence explaining what you'll cover in the paragraphs, analysis point, and evidence. Conclusion. You won't be making any new points in your conclusion. At this point, you're just retiring key points you've already made and wrapping things up. Begin by rephrasing your thesis and summarizing the main point you made in the essay. The conclusion will include paraphrase of thesis, summary of key points of analysis, and final concluding thoughts. How to write your essay. Pick a topic. Choosing the right topic can mean the difference between an analytical essay that's easy to research. Before you decide on an analytical essay topic, do a bit of research to make sure you have enough examples to support your analysis. If you choose a topic that's too narrow, you'll struggle to find enough to write about. The second is write a thesis statement. Thesis statement is the most important sentence of your essay. A reader should be able to read your thesis and understand what the entire essay is about and what you'll be analyzing. When you begin writing, remember that each sentence in your analytical essay should relate back to your thesis. Do research to find your main points. This is where you determine the bulk of your analysis, the information that makes your essay an analytical essay. My preferred method is to list every idea that I can think of, and then research each of those and use the 3 or 4 strongest ones for your essay. Weaker points may be those that don't relate back to the thesis, that you don't have much analysis to discuss, or that you can't find good example for. A good rule of thumb is to have 1 body paragraph per main point. Find excerpts or evidence to support your analysis. Now that you have your main points, you need to back them up. If you're writing a paper about a text or film, use passage or clips from it as your main source of evidence. If you're writing about something else, your evidence can come from a variety of sources, such as surveys, experiments, quotes from knowledgeable sources, and etc. Any evidence that would work for a regular research paper works here. Put it all together. Now, it's time to begin writing your essay. If you haven't already, create an introductory paragraph that ends with the thesis. Make a body paragraph for each of your main points, including both analysis and evidence to back up your claims. And wrap it up with a conclusion that recaps your thesis and main points and potentially explain the big picture importance of the topic. And that's all for this video. Hope you guys understand, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.